Hello everybody, I'm Nicad. We are playing Kerbal Space Program. This is a game developed by Squad. It's a game where you manage, build, and control your own space program, and then eventually you can fly rocket ships to other planets, to the moon, all that kind of thing. Link in the description. We're going to jump in here. I haven't played this game. We're gonna go with Nicad. I haven't played this. You can't choose a career mode. There's sandbox and career. As of the current version of the game, career is not in. Overwrite what I have already. I've tinkered around with this a little bit. You know what? Let's actually change these audio settings a little bit, because that's kind of loud. Put everything down to about 30. And lower the music. Okay. And continue. Resume saved. Okay. So I haven't played this game in a couple months. And I played it just a little bit to try to get a feel for the keys again. We're going to try to get into space, get into orbit this time around. What ship do we want? How big is this one? Yeah, we'll go with this one. Okay, so you can just choose your components on the side. We're currently in the fuel component menu, I guess, here. These are fuel tanks. We're gonna put a few on us, like that. Let's put a rocket on there, a rocket engine. Does this one fit? No. What gives us some good thrust? You can see it says engine max power, engine minimum power, that kind of thing. That's too big. What else we got? Atomic rocket motor. Let's go with this one, I guess. Okay. Now, I think we need some other components on here up kind of near the top so they're not falling off when we go through various stages. Control. Okay, we want the SAS module. And what this does is it kind of stabilizes your spacecraft. Keeps it from wobbling all over. We're gonna need some of these, some thrusters, or RCS thrusters. But right now, we need propulsion. We need some RCS fuel. If I recall correctly. That should be something like this. That's too big. That'll work. Okay. RCS fuel tank. And now we need something structural. I think it's called a decoupler. That's too big. That one will work. There we go. Okay. So now, when we're flying, when all of these tanks get emptied, probably when we're going to try to make our return to Earth, or Kerbal, can't remember the name of the planet, we'll blow this, and that will disconnect the bottom part. But we need radial decouplers right now, and if you click down here, you can choose, or you can make it kind of auto-lock to various angles. Let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, go with 6. So it's kind of in a hexagon pattern. You can kind of tilt up here. You can see it goes all the way around. So that's convenient that it adds it like that. Let's attach some fuel tanks to that. If we can... Is that on the decouplers? Yeah, okay. And then we'll add some more fuel tanks. If I can line it up correctly here. Okay. Getting plenty of fuel on there. Let's get some motors, there's some engines at the bottom. That's looking good. Aerodynamic, let's put some nose caps on those babies. There we go, and we're going to want a parachute on the main one. Where's the parachute? Utility? Parachute. There we go. Okay. And now if we don't secure these, they're going to be flying all over the place. So I think that's under structural. And we want... No, it's aerodynamic structural. Here we go. We're going to want these things, struts. So we'll just connect these guys to each other like that. And that'll hold them in place. Honestly, I don't know if we need an engine this big. Or a spaceship this big just to get into orbit. With all of these... things on it. But we're gonna give it a try. I think this will make it. This might be too... This might be heavier than what we actually need, though. Let's attach some more struts. In there, kind of. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try to attach it to the main tank first and then bring it out. Yeah, that'll work. And then we'll put another one on the other side of the tanks. Like this. And this will connect to that. There we go. Okay, so I think this will hold together. What do we got? We got a parachute, nose cone. We need some actual RCS thrusters on there. And the RCS thruster is kind of like a fine motor control when you're in space. It helps angle the ship. We'll just put them right there. So that'll give us a little bit of maneuvering ability while we're up there. And we need some of these things. Let's put some fins on there, because you can't have a spaceship without fins. I'll put them like that, and they will help us kind of control it in flight. But let's look at some of the other stuff they've added. Because last time I played this game, there was pretty much just the fuel tanks, the engines, the nose cone, parachute, and the fins. But now they've added all kinds of things, like this mobility enhancer. I don't know what this is. State-of-the-art vertical mobility device allowing your intrepid crew to scamper around the exterior of your ship. Okay, so that's kind of like helps them outside. That's just a ladder. Landing struts, those were already in last time I played. Thermoelectric generator. Through the exploitation of the decay of plutonium-238, this elegantly simple power generator can provide consistent, stable power for decades. Okay, so that's some kind of electric generator. I don't know what you would need to power, though. Gear bay. Solar panels. What do we got that actually uses electric power? I thought there was some kind of like nuclear engine I saw in here at some point. Liquid fuel, liquid fuel. Basic jet engine. Could have sworn I saw some kind of like a nuclear engine. Maybe it's just that atomic rocket motor. Sepratron. Solid fuel rocket booster? Yeah, we probably don't need that on this. That's probably what we should have put in place of these, is solid fuel rocket boosters. We're just going to go with this. So I think we're ready to go. Let's launch and see what happens. Okay, we're out at the launch pad. Everything looks good. Where's the sun? Directly above us. Now, I think if we push C, yeah, it takes us inside the cockpit. That's neat. Very cool. We're not going to launch from out here. Ooh, stuff's going crazy. Let's turn on the the SAS. That's T. And that'll kind of keep us stable. Let's jump back out. Okay. Engines to full. And it should just be the 6 outer engines that fire first, I believe. I think that's what this over here is. This is the staging. So if you wanted to move, you know, that engine to there, you could, but we're going to put it up here. Uh-oh. We're going to put it in its own. There we go. Did I screw up the order now? I did. Okay, we want this one up here. Because it kind of highlights it on the screen there. And this one back down here. Here we go. Okay. 3, 2, 1, lift off. Oh no! Oh god, no! Oh no! Oh no! What happened there? Okay. End that mission. We're not gonna restart. We're gonna go back to the Space Center. Okay, I don't know why that happened. Maybe it's because I fiddled over here before we launched. Because there was no real reason that should have happened. Everything looks relatively uniform. Let's just try launching again. Yeah, clear the debris. That shouldn't have happened. Okay, turn SAS on. 3. Oh, engines to full. 3, 2, 1. Go. There we go. There we go. So it was just because I was tinkering with that thing. Yeah, if I hadn't been fiddling around with that, we probably would have been alright. So we're at 11 kilometers above the ground, or 1 kilometer. We've got... This is our fuel over here. These are the 6 external tanks. We're not actually burning the middle one yet. That looks cool. Rocking towards the sun. Yeah. Jebediah seems... Oh, Bill! We got Bill Kerman. I guess Jebediah just blew up. I think he goes back into the rotation. We'll see him again. Bill does not look like he's having a lot of fun. I wouldn't be either. After we just saw what happened to Jebediah. That was totally my fault. Oh, I guess we're getting out of the atmosphere now. We're at 11... I don't know what that hiss was. 15, 16, 17. Let's look at our map. Still got a ways to go before we get a kind of height where we're going to be in orbit. Few of these are almost done, then we'll knock them out. And... Okay, so they're released. Hit the other engine. Let's lower its burn a little bit. And... Okay. So... That's... What's this height? Whoa, way too high. Okay. Let's turn the engines right off. And now what we're going to do... we're going to try to get this to... I think 90 degrees. So, this way. Turn SAS off. And we're just going to try... Oh, no. You know what? I think I might be going the wrong way there. Okay, back like that. Oh, a little bit more. Okay, we want to go over here. Very neat. Bill is in absolute terror. Okay. Yeah, that's where we want to be. And now let's rotate it a little bit. Okay. Now we'll put SAS back on. Oh, that's RCS, SAS, there we go. Now let's look at our map. So this is us. There's our debris that's going to crash back into Earth. That's good. That's what we want. This guy's going to... When we get about here at the apoapsis, we will try to get this a little bit bigger. In fact, maybe let's try doing a little bit of that right now. Okay, so what effect is that having? It's extending this a bit. You know, maybe we don't want to be angled quite as we are. I don't know. Let's increase the engine a little bit here. Okay. So that's working, but very slowly. How much fuel do we have? We're okay, I think. The main thing is we want to be able to come back down. Okay, let's shut that off for a little bit here. And where are we at? Coming up. Okay, let's put the engine back on, I guess. Put it at full. And if we can extend these lines around the whole planet, then we'll be in orbit. But it's not looking good at the moment for the amount of fuel we have. So that might be an issue. Okay, let's cut the engines. And let's get a little bit closer to this so we can increase the time. I forget which key does that. Oh, there we go. So we'll just increase warp speed a little bit. Just to increase the speed we're moving. Just to get a little bit closer to that. Because when you're at that, you're at the extreme peak. And that's probably the most fuel efficient time to try to... Okay, let's slow it down again. To try to adjust your orbit. Let's jump up the engines again. Yeah, see, that's widening a lot faster now. Okay. Kill the engines again. And go to the map. Or the star thing. So that's going to be coming out the other side soon. We're going to get a little bit closer to the apoapsis again. Let's speed up time a little bit more. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't want it to get too high. Otherwise we'll just shoot right past and then we're screwed. Now what I probably should have done during takeoff is kind of angle the ship a bit. Let's go back in. And fire up the engines. There we go. There we go. Good. Okay. So, where's this height? 155, 385. We're in a pretty kind of off-center orbit. But we are in orbit! We seem to have made it to orbit. Okay. Bill is still in absolute panic. I wonder if we can rotate this a little bit. Let's turn SAS off. And then we'll just kind of fly from his point of view here. Try to get... There we go, there we go, there we go. A little bit more. There we go, there we go. Okay. SAS back on. No. What if we rotate it this way? I want to see if we can see the planet from in the cabin here. Ooh. Oh, that's the SAS. Okay. And there we go. We cannot. Let's take a look outside again. Cool. We are over the planet. I don't know where we launched from. Some over... Which way are we going? I can't really tell. They need some kind of pathing system in here, I think. So... We're heading this way, I think. Because we're kind of in an equatorial orbit. Let's take a look out here again. So this is us. I think... Can we get... Yeah, this is the space center. Oh, and there's the moon. No, we don't want to set moon as target. So there's the moon. There's Minmus, a second moon. I think if we zoom out a bit more. Yeah, look at all these planets. So there's Duna. Which one are we? We're on Kerbin. Eve. Moho. Dress. Jewel. And Elo. That one's way off. That one's going to be hard to get to. For our first extraplanetary mission, I think either... Well, Duna comes pretty close there if we can time it right. Maybe Eve? I don't know. Okay, where's us? Zoom in again. Where are we? There we are. So we're there. And when we get... Oh no, we're there. We're heading this way, I think. Yeah. So if we go all the way around, let's speed up time a bit here. When we get over here, I think we can turn around. Maybe. Let's check our orientation when we get here, and then we'll see if we're actually... So I don't think we're rotating... with... Oh, we're in the darkness. Okay, yeah. So I think we'll be at 180 when we come around. Let's speed up time a bit more. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. And then... Okay, let's slow it down. Get in here again. So what are we at now? Looks like 180 is what we're going to be at when we get to the... whatever that's called. The... periapsis. Get a little bit closer here. Okay. Now if we fire the engines, we're 90 this way, we come around 80 this way. I think we'll be firing against our direction of travel, which should bring this in. So let's bring this back to Earth now. We got into orbital. We could flatten it out if we wanted. Let's take SAS off. And we want to get to 180. I think that's over here. Yeah. Okay. Are we... Yeah, that's 180, right? What's down here? 225. And what's up top? 315. Okay, we aren't at 180. We're way off. We want to be... there. Okay. Okay. And... oh, let's rotate ourselves. So we're even... Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Down a bit. Alright. And we'll put SAS on again. There's the planet below us. Very cool. Okay, let's turn the engines on. To about there. Now this should be shrinking. It is. Oh, we passed the periapsis. Okay, let's conserve that fuel. Let's go around to the other side here. And if we're still oriented towards 180... No, 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 stop. That would be perfect. What are we oriented at? Looks like 180. Okay. So let's fire the engines now. And that should shrink that. Oh, crap, it's not. Kill the engines. Turn that off. Flip it around. Gotta be going the other way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Too much, too much, too much, too much, too much. Bring us back. There we go. We'll go with that. Okay, fire the engines. And now this should be shrinking. What? I don't get it. Okay. We are at 180, right? We aren't. Crap. That's 180. Okay. Fire the engines. We're gonna come in for a landing. There we go. That'll work as a trajectory. Okay. Bring it down. So we did all right. We got into orbit. We could have continued orbiting, but there's no real need to now that we got up here. Maybe next time we're going to see if we can get into orbit a little more efficiently. Perhaps with more fuel. Very nice. I think we're going to be coming down to the dark side of the planet. Yes. Okay, let's up the time a little bit. And that should automatically slow down when we get into orbit. What's our height? Altitude, 200 kilometers. So I think when we get to 100, it'll bring it right down. Lower the speed a little bit. Okay, we're under 100. Let's zoom in here. Oh, it's so dark. Is there some kind of external lighting we can turn on? Whoa, what? Nope, nope, nope. Free. I think that's what we want. Free? Yeah. I don't know how to turn on external lighting. To look into that. Let's turn ourselves so we're facing the other way. Because we don't want the the fuel tank coming down on top of us. Whoa, 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 whoa! What's going on here? Whoa, 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 whoa! What am I? There we go. Let's just... Oh, and we accidentally released the parachute at... Oh, we were pretty low. We were at 9 kilometers. No wonder we couldn't use the RCS fuel to do... Or the RCS thrusters to do anything. Okay, so there goes the oil tank. It's rapidly getting away from us. Which is good. We don't want it to be anywhere near us. Are we coming in on land or water? I can't tell. This was perhaps... Ooh. Milky Way, or whatever the equivalent is here. And what's that? That's moon, I guess? Coming in hot. Not really. We got the parachute, so that's fortunate. What's that? Almost down. We're at 600 meters, 500 meters, 400. Parachute fills up. Oh. Our fuel just hit the ground. It's nice that we didn't leave any debris in orbit. That can be a problem eventually. Bill's pretty happy. Happy to have survived, made it back in one piece. I don't know if anybody expected that to happen. Least of all, Bill. Why would you volunteer for the program if you knew this was how it was going to be? It makes you wonder about their complicity in this. Almost down. 30, 20, 10... Bam. Okay, we did come down in the water. That's nice. Very nice. Okay. Successful mission. End flight. End flight. Let's go back to the VAB. So this design made it into orbit, managed to perform at least one orbit, and then we came down. So that's what we wanted to do this episode. That worked out well. Next time, maybe we will redesign this a bit. I don't know if we need these things specifically. Maybe we could put on some other kind of fuel tanks. But that'll be it for this episode. I am Nicad. We have been playing Kerbal Space Space Program. Kerbal Space Program. If you want to get it for yourself, link is in the description. I'll see you next time. Take care.